What's going on, family? Coach CJ here, your trading coach, and I want to take you guys through another HyperDrive Live recap from our session this morning, September 7th. It's actually my mom's birthday, so if you're watching this, throw a happy birthday in the comments for my mom. Appreciate you. But back to the recap. As you guys know, if you've seen my previous recaps, 8 a.m. Eastern is when the New York session begins, and that is when I'm open to taking triangle entries if I get triangle entries alerted to my phone. This green line right here is a representation of when our actual live trading session that we do Monday through Friday at 9:20 a.m. Eastern, that is when this starts, when our session starts, this green line right here, okay? And in between these two lines is only triangle entries. We have 4 entry points, and I'm only open to taking the triangle entries as long as they're in alignment, okay? Now, each of these 3 triangle entries were in alignment, and I caught 2 of them. I took 2 of them. I didn't take the third triangle entry, okay? What does alignment mean? Red on top, red on the bottom. That's what alignment means. If we're red on top, red on the bottom, we're looking to sell. If we're blue on top, blue on the bottom, we're looking to buy. If we're red on top and blue on the bottom, or blue on top and red on the bottom, that is a stalemate. We do not trade during a stalemate. So at 8 a.m. Eastern, the start of the New York session, we were red on top, red on the bottom. So when this triangle came in, we did take this triangle. Now, this was an early close, all right? This started our morning off with a 15-point loss, a 15-point loss right out the gate. All right, it took 5 minutes to lose 15 points there, and the reason why we got out of that trade is because it invalidated itself. There's a concept that I teach in the course called the close line, and as an invalidation trick that I came up with to get us out of trades when they're either early or late, or early or completely wrong. In this case, you can clearly see that we were just early, we weren't completely wrong. And in fact, we actually took another triangle entry 5 minutes after getting out, or 10 minutes after getting out of our first one. There was another triangle entry that presented itself, and we're still, again, red on top, red on the bottom. So we took this one, and this one made up for the 15 points that we lost, and we were correct on this one as it went down and hit our TP1 of 50 points. All right. So, and that was with the news. We had some red photo news. I think it was unemployment claims that came out today. So then this was the news candle here. Did not take this triangle. It actually would have bottomed out at 30 points. But just because we took the early loss and we were so close to the session, I was like, all right, I'm just going to hit that first TP1. And if we have a runner, so if a runner keeps going, it's going to keep going. And if it doesn't, then obviously we'll be live for more opportunities. And that's exactly what we did. We waited for our opening bell. 9:20, our session began. All right, so now we're open or live on our session. And at opening bell, so at the start of this 9:25 candle and the close of it, we were in alignment for sales. How is that? Because we're, again, red on the top, red on the bottom. However, so what we did do was one of our other entry points. Remember, we have 4. So we did the triangle. The second entry point is the J4 money line. So we actually took a sale right here. You can clearly see that went the opposite way. All right, we took a sale because of red on top, red on the bottom. But this was something that is very rare. It actually hit a full stop loss. All right, we actually lost a full 75 points on this position. And for most of us, the way we risk, we're risking 1% per trade. So that was a full 1%. But we did have a good amount of percentage already closed out with our first 80% scale off of our TP1 from earlier. So it wasn't a full when you do the math. But regardless, we rarely hit a full 75 point stop loss. We normally are closing out early, but this market was like, nope, you're getting a full one. No, it doesn't matter how much wood you knock on, you're getting a full stop loss today. And that's all part of the game. They're going to happen regardless. I mean, I feel like the last time we had one was probably a month ago, probably in the first week of August. So it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Trades are going to lose. It's part of trading. It is what it is. That's why you have a trade management plan. That's why you have a risk management plan, so that you have a plan in your system that allows you to remove yourself from markets that are like this. Because not only did we hit one 75-point stop loss, when this candle closed, it wasn't in alignment for the buy. We're now blue on top, but we're still red on the bottom. It wasn't until this 940 candle where we actually flipped. And because we flipped, that is a third entry point, the flip entry. We took this for the buy, and this is even more rare. We also hit another full 75-point stop loss. So at this point, I'm already telling the community, I'm like, yo, that never happens. Like, never, ever happens that we hit 2 75-point stop losses in one session. So I'm pretty much done, right? I'm not looking to take any more trades at this point. Oh, we did take one more. Sorry. We did take one more here at the J4, which also didn't work out. It was also a close and it was for about 30 points. So all in all, we're negative on the day. You know, some people were down 2%, some people were down 1.5%, some people were down 1%. You know, we were all already down. We were down for the day. We haven't had a losing day in a while, but this is the part of trading that is called growth. This is why I have the quote at the bottom: stay patient, stay consistent, and your breakthrough will come. Because it is very easy to win. It is very hard to lose, especially psychologically. It's very hard to lose. People always want to get back, feel like they have to get back when they lose something. Right? I have to get back. I have to get back at this person. I have to get back at the market for my loss. No, you don't. All you have to do is have discipline. You have to have patience. You have to have consistency. You have to remove yourself. You have to recognize a market that is not for you and remove yourself from that market and just come back, rinse and repeat, and do the exact same thing the next day. Because if you check the track record, if you check the recaps that I've done since I started doing recaps, you will see that every day has been win after win after win after win after win. So a day that when we run into a loss, it should mean absolutely nothing. But depending on your mindset, depending on your growth, it can do more harm than good for somebody that is not there yet mentally to just understand that, or think bigger picture, that you've won so many days in a row that you're going to take at least a day of loss. It is what it is. It's part of the game. It's part of the journey. Just live with it. And you must live with it. You must go through it in order to grow from it, right? So don't allow days like this to blow up everything that all the progress that you've made, all right? Don't blow up all the progress that you made in one day. Don't lose all the profits that you've gained in one day based off of one bad day. You cannot avoid them, so don't try to. There's nothing you can do except for trust your system, rinse, repeat the next day. All right. And that is what we plan on doing. You can see the rest of the market actually wasn't that bad, but because we were already at the top of our trading plan, top of our risk, there was no point of even trying to be a part of this market. So I look forward to the recap tomorrow, where more than likely we're going to have a day that we want, that is going to fit right into our system and give us exactly what we're looking for. Now, if you want to learn everything that we look for in the market with the HyperDrive system, then you can click the link in the comments or in the description and join us at tradestyle.co. You can go back and look at the recaps and see how simple and easy and duplicatable this system is. And I give it to you all inside of tradestyle.co. You get the indicator, you get the live trading sessions where I can guide you through the exact same moves that I plan on making, and you can make those moves as well. And most importantly, you get the course that will teach you how to do this for yourself. That way you don't always have to rely on the live trading sessions. You have the ability to fish and feed yourself from this market. All right. So until then, until I see you in class or I catch you on the next recap, stay patient, stay consistent, and your breakthrough will come. I'm Coach CJ. Peace out.